up to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from Jeremiah 15:11. The Lord said, "Surely I will deliver you for a good purpose. Surely I will make your enemies plead with you in times of disaster and times of distress."
Amen.
Yes.
Good morning and welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your go-to show for uplifting stories and great conversations to start your day right here in beautiful Logan County, Arkansas.
Thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Get ready for some fantastic stories, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun to kickstart your day. So sit back, relax, and let's make this a wonderful morning together.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we're going to kick things off with a quick look at the weather right on the other side of this break.
Yes.
Welcome to Penhamo Mexican Restaurant, where tradition and community come together. For over 2 decades, Penhamo has been more than just a place to dine. It has been a pillar of support for Logan County. From sponsoring Little League baseball teams to hosting unforgettable graduation parties, Penhamo has been there every step of the way. At Penhamo, they take pride in nurturing relationships that last a lifetime. Their commitment to the community runs deep, just like the flavors of their authentic Mexican cuisine. Join them tonight and experience the warmth of Penhamo, where every meal is a celebration of their rich heritage and enduring community spirit. Penhamo Mexican Restaurant, serving Logan County since 2003.
Looking for a place to stay active, social, and informed? Boonville Senior Center is here for you. Join us for lunch Monday through Friday and enjoy activities like Jeopardy, Drums Alive, Bingo, crafts, and more. Stay sharp with games like Super Noggin, keep fit in our exercise room, or join our Bible study or line dancing for meaningful connection. From scam awareness to health screenings, we provide valuable presentations to keep you informed. We even offer transportation so you never miss out. Don't miss out on our special events like Derby Day or our weekly food giveaways. At Boonville Senior Center, it's about staying connected, engaged, and active in a supportive community. Call Boonville Senior Center today at 479-675-4851 for more information.
Good morning. Got a lot of folks in the chat today. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dennis and Wanda Harrison. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Jim Elkins. Good morning, Todd Dedman. Good morning, Mary Garman. And good morning, Tommy Joe Cooper.
Good morning, everyone.
It's awesome to see everybody here. Here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker Shelter Insurance. Today, mostly cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy in the afternoon, high around 84. Tonight, partly cloudy with heavy thunderstorms developing later in the night, low 63 degrees.
Music to my ears. Is it really going to storm tonight?
There's a good chance.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Good morning, Andrew Hubble
Good
from
morning.
next door. And good morning, Tammy and Kenny Perry.
Yes, good morning.
And Tammy and Kenny, thank you for sharing that prayer request with us. Apparently there were some folks that lost their home and their life in a fire that happened in Greenwood. So we're definitely thankful for this rain that we're about to get. It's terribly needed, and we we definitely will keep the family and friends of all those affected in our thoughts and prayers. So thank you for that information, Tammy and Kitty Perry.
Do we know if the local fire
They got it under control.
under control or out?
Well, they have to babysit it for a long time. That's a really huge and hot
And that
fire.
wind yesterday? That's what I was thinking. Ooh.
But I heard that they had a line around it last night. Deidre Rogers posted that Eric's wife, that they had a line around it and that they would be, have to watch it for a long, long time. But this rain will definitely help. Well, every day is a great day here on Logan County Breakfast. But our next segment is called
This day in history.
On this day in 1938, actor Orson Welles allegedly caused real-life panic across America when he presented the story of War of the Worlds in an all-too-realistic radio broadcast. Anxious phone calls to police, newspaper offices, and radio station convinced many journalists that the show had caused a nationwide hysteria. By the next morning, Welles' face and name were on the front pages of newspapers coast to coast, along with headlines about the mass panic his broadcast had allegedly inspired. That is very interesting.
Yes. So explain that a little bit.
So, 1938, most of the entertainment people get is by radio. They're either reading or they're listening to the radio. And the music that they're listening to is interrupted by a news report saying that astronomers have detected or observed an asteroid hitting Mars and exploding. And then a little while later, he breaks in. Now, at the very first, he
Let everybody know it.
He let everybody know that it was a skit, but that's the only time he told. So if you tuned in after that, you thought it was a regular news report, because he was the guy that was at the radio station. So if there were to be a news report read, he would be the guy that would be doing it. So they didn't have any way to know that it wasn't real. And the next report was that there was a meteor that crashed in somewhere in Kansas, and then it just went on from there. And I don't know if you've read War of the Worlds. It was basically a play on the book War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. And on there, Martians land on, or aliens land on Earth, and these big walking vehicles that they have coming, they just wreak havoc on the population.
All right.
But some of it's very interesting because how they are defeated is microbes that we have adapted to deal with every day. Like the common cold killed them because they didn't have the immune system that we do. And that was really neat to think about that like the things that we in our environment that
Don't bother us now.
Right, that they're actually like a layer of protection against outside threats, if there is such a thing. But anyway, that's what this on this day was about. Was the War of the Worlds happened on this day in 1938. And tonight is Mischief Night, an informal holiday celebrated by kids and teenagers in many parts of the United States, Canada, and the UK. The night before Halloween, children play harmless pranks on neighbors or family members to spread mirth. I don't know what mirth is, but I have to look that word up. Steeped in folk tradition, the origins of the holiday are unclear. A legend has it that it started in England in the 1700s. And I was reading about this up like Vermont, it was called Cabbage Night or something like that because people would throw cabbage at each other's houses.
Let's not do that, folks. Let's just not. Did you ever do any pranks like that the night before Halloween?
We did them on Halloween night.
You did?
Yeah.
Like toilet paper and stuff?
No, I never did that.
Knock and then run?
Oh, yeah, we did that on a regular weekend.
I did too, unfortunately. I don't think it'd go over too well these days.
Well,
People...
I think it's good for harmless pranks, something that's not going to cause any damage to property or persons, I think it's good for us to. Somebody just said, I like cabbage, throw it my way.
I agree. I do too.
Coming up after the break, we will have news, and also today is Weird Wednesday, so we will have a weird story for you.
Yes.
So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Contact Baker's Shelter Insurance in Booneville at 479-675-2782.
Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services, your trusted partner for tree care in Booneville and surrounding areas. Specializing in expert tree care and removal, they handle every job with precision. Stacy in Booneville said, Kevin and his crew did an excellent job removing 3 trees. Great price and quality work. Highly recommend. From hazardous tree removals to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. Serving Booneville and the surrounding communities with honest service and competitive prices. Call Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services today at 479-206-1582 for a free tree consultation.
Welcome back, everybody. Mary Garman has a great point. Homeowners have guns. Be cautious when knocking on doors.
That's what I was thinking. It is now time for our news brief.
In health news, a groundbreaking study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, researchers have found that engaging in physical activity just once or twice on weekends may be as effective in reducing the risk of cognitive decline as more frequent exercise throughout the week. The research highlights a growing concern over dementia, which is expected to triple globally by 2050. The analysis of exercise habits among participants in Mexico City revealed that weekend warriors were 25% less likely to develop mild cognitive impairment compared to non-exercisers. This is significant news for busy individuals, suggesting that a weekend-focused fitness routine could help combat the effects of aging on cognitive function. Experts emphasize the importance of incorporating even a modest amount of exercise into a busy lifestyle, as this could play a crucial role in mitigating dementia risks. With a number of dementia cases projected to surge, this study underscores a potentially achievable strategy for maintaining brain health amidst hectic schedules.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's good news.
But I cannot believe the numbers are going to be like that in 2050.
That's
You don't believe that?
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Somebody's projecting that.
Good. All right, for local events, tonight, Wednesday, October 30th, the magazine community will host its annual Trunk or Treat event from 5 to 6 p.m. at the old gymnasium. Families are invited to join in the Halloween fun, collecting treats and enjoying festive decorations. Following the Trunk or Treat, attendees can make their way to the Red Ribbon Week rally at the Magazine High School football field area. This exciting event promises free food, fun activities, and games for everyone. Don't miss this wonderful opportunity to celebrate with the community and enjoy a night of family-friendly entertainment. Be there for an evening filled with excitement and camaraderie.
Yeah, the Red Ribbon Week rally and magazine is always a big to-do.
Yes.
And it's kind of coincided with the trunk or treat this year.
That's wonderful. So be there or be square.
Yeah. And now time for a Weird Wednesday segment we just came up with last night.
It's time for Weird Wednesday, where we dive into the strangest stories from around the world.
And oh boy, have we got a doozy for you today. Excuse me. Imagine this. A man in Italy named Luciano de Amato wakes up from a coma after 39 years, thinking he's still a young man. Only to find he's now 58 with a wife he barely recognizes, and wait for it, a son he can't believe is his.
Luciano fell into this coma in 2019, and when he woke up, it's like his life had become an actual time warp. He's staring at this unfamiliar, older face in the mirror and sees a woman introducing herself as his wife. But he only remembers her as his 19-year-old fiancée. Talk about confusing.
It gets better. He meets a 35-year-old man who's apparently his son. Can you imagine his shock? It's like, wait, how did you get here before me?
Poor Luciano's like a character dropped in the middle of a storyline he didn't agree to. Now, 5 months since waking up, he's adjusting to this new life as a school maintenance man because, well, things change a lot in 39 years. But he's finding a bit of normalcy surrounded by his kids and parents.
He's got a team of psychologists working with him too. They're helping him piece together all these fragmented memories and family ties. And scientists are just fascinated by his story. They're studying how he's, how he's handling this enormous adjustment after such a long sleep.
But the mystery isn't over yet. No one knows who hit him in the first place. The hit and run that caused this coma is still unsolved.
Luciano's story really makes you think about life's twists and turns, and it shows that a little bit of laughter and joy, even if it comes from kids around him at school, can go a long way in stitching us back together.
That's right. So keep an eye out because you never know what surprises life might have in store.
That's interesting. You know, I often hear stories about people who were like in comas or, you know, had some experience to where they lived entire lives inside their dream world, and then they wake up to find that it was all a dream. And but this is like the opposite. Like everything was on pause, and he wakes up.
Yeah, that's all very interesting to me too.
Yeah.
As we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a motivational quote to inspire you throughout the day.
Good morning. Good morning, Merle.
Good morning.
Make two grins grow where there was only a grouch before. That's,
Albert Hubbard.
Yeah, Albert Hubbard.
Oh, Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We'll see you tomorrow morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, everyone.